Hi, this is Brandon, and this is video 3, and we're going to continue talking about how to add content to the website. We're going to talk about adding news items to the website, and as you can see here on the home page, first of all, I'm logged in on Microsoft Edge, but I am logged out on Google Chrome. So I have one browser logged out. This would be what the public sees, and this would be what a logged in user would see. But I'm going to switch over here and take a look. We'll take a look at the news feed on the home page. So as you can see, we have a listing of news items. If we click on the news link, this brings us to the news feed, and the most recent items will appear at the top on this page and right here. So if we want to add a news item, this is useful for basically any announcement you want to make to the public. The example I'm going to use is a street closure. So I'm going to switch over here to my browser where I am logged in, and I'm going to pretend, I'm going to go to IT just because that's my department. But if I was to announce a street closure, I'd probably be doing it from engineering or the mayor's office, just depends on who's adding it. So I'm going to use IT, but it really doesn't matter because it will all populate here on the home page, and it'll all come up into the news feed. So since I'm here in IT, the IT folder, I'm going to go to Add New, and this time I'm going to go to News Item. And adding a news item is pretty similar to adding a page. I'm going to type in a content. I'm just going to type in fake street closure. The summary, I don't believe the summary is something you can see in with our theme, but I would recommend typing in a summary anyway because I think it would still populate in the search results when people search. So I'm just going to type in a summary about our and here I'm just going to type in street A will be closed tomorrow. Obviously you don't want to put the details in there, and I do have a lead image that I'm going to add to this one. I went out and searched for a image that I could use, and I found one that I think will work. So I'm going to go ahead and save this. Well, actually no, before I save, I want to come over here to dates, and this is very important because this will allow us to publish or delay our publishing of the news event if we want to. If we want it to go live immediately, then we don't have to worry about this, but if we want it to go live, let's say we're not going to want to announce this to the public until a week from now, then I would choose June 20th. Today's the 13th, but I don't want this to come out and clog up the news feed until it's more relevant to that time. So in this case, I'm just going to leave this blank because I'm not delaying my news. I just want to get it out there to the public. But this is useful if you want to schedule news items to show up in the news feed in the future. You can also have them taken down, but I don't know if I would recommend having our news items taken down. I believe it's probably something that the city would want to keep up for public record reasons. And with that part complete, I'm going to go ahead and add all this and save it. So here we have our fake street closure. Our picture's not showing up. I want to find out why. First of all, I just want to do a simple refresh and see if anything changes. Okay, so our image is still not showing up. So let's go to the contents. Contents is going to show me everything that was added to my folder. And I know that I added an image, so I want to come to the second page, and it looks like what we have is our... Oh, I know what's wrong. We didn't publish our news item externally. So that is obviously what we need to do. That's the first step. I'm not sure why that, if that would affect the image or not, but let's find out. And if you're not a publisher, then you would want to submit it for review to your department head or whoever does reviewing for your department. And as you can see, our picture shows up, our title shows up with the date, and we have the content that we typed in right here. And if we switch over to our other browser, that would indicate what the public sees, and hit refresh, we have our fake street closure showing up in the top of the news feed. The person could click on this and be taken right to the information about the street that will be closed or whatever news item that needs to be announced. So I'm going to go back to the news page, or the home page, click on the news feed, and you can see that it shows up here as well. The picture's not the greatest looking, but this is just for demonstration, so I'm not going to get hung up on that too much. But that is how you add a news item to the website. Thanks for watching.